There is a fifth dimension.
A dimension of sound.
Damn it, Frank! We tell him to be quiet. I spilled my hot cup of Uranus again.
A dimension of sight.
Hey, Arch. I'm gonna sock you in the puss.
A dimension of mind.
Nan Adams, is that you?
Next stop, the Twilight Zone.
We're like 6 weeks ahead right now, so
Well, at
trying to
least he
remember where
tells you what he's
6
gonna
weeks ahead.
or 3. I don't know.
Oh, I was like,
We're ahead.
it's like, did y'all start like the next one already? Like, damn.
Yeah, we're not actually talking about Come Wander With Me. All right, what's going on, everyone? Welcome to the Fifth Dimension Twilight Zone podcast. I'm your host, Nick, and we're back to talk the third episode from that was filmed last, or however you want to put it, of Rod Serling's famous TV series, The Twilight Zone. We're recording this like 18 weeks in advance, so I have no idea what is happening right now. I'm sure the Earth has exploded in a million pieces. I'm sure Universal has burned to the ground. I don't know what's going on,
that's
but welcome
great.
back.
Thanks. Thanks for
As long as they save the Tower of Terror.
yeah,
at
exactly.
Universal, that's all that matters.
That's where we're all gonna be living in. We're gonna be living in the Tower of Terror by the time this.
I mean, there are
this
worse
episode-
places.
Not when your elevator comes crashing down.
I don't see an issue with that.
There's no elevators crashing down at Universal, Nick. So,
Hooray!
have
There's
anything to worry
there's
about.
Doctor Doom Fear Falls crashing down.
That's not an elevator, though.
It's still a drop tower. It's crashing down.
Semantics.
Actually, semantics.
Potato,
yeah,
potato.
exactly. So we're back to talk. Apparently, an episode that no one likes but me, which is going to be interesting to talk about.
That happens a lot.
Alex, what's that?
That happens a lot.
Apparently, I got to be a contrarian in this. Apparently, this podcast, you know.
As long
Can I
as you're
just
not
call
being
you
a
Rocker
merry,
Nick
merry,
now?
quite contrarian.
Yeah, call me a rockabilly.
Yeah,
Okay,
okay,
Dad.
Rock and Nick.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Are
welcome
you
back,
bespoke?
Alex. Am I
Thanks.
bespoke?
Are you
Sure.
It's
bespoke?
almost like I was on my previous episode yesterday.
Woo!
I know, right? It's almost like
know.
we're recording this 3 weeks before we record the other one. I don't know. It's craziness. It's almost like
Yeah.
Mr. Garrity and the Grace hasn't released when we recorded this yet. It's insane.
It's almost
in
like
the
you
membrane.
should always have me show up.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, it is sad. It is sad to say, Alex, that this is the last official episode podcast you'll be on unless you come on for our wrap up of the series, whenever that records. I don't know at this point, but
It'll
welcome
be like
to your
15
last-
weeks from now. I'll be free.
Exactly.
But will you be free balling?
Yeah. By the time this records, we'll be talking about 80s Twilight Zone and the crap that entailed. And
Woohoo!
Okay, genuine, true question, and this is very important to this episode. Have you had the Post Malone Oreos?
actually, ironically, I just had them today.
Aren't they so
Wow.
good?
They're not bad, actually.
They're not
My
bad.
friend bought them. I tried one. They're
I saw
they're
those at the
compared to some of the
store.
ones they put out.
What's so special about them?
They're Post
They have
Malone.
They're
like
like a
a-
swirl.
They're
Yeah,
It's like a
tattooed.
swirl,
Caramel
so
stuff.
it has like a caramel flavor to it.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not
I love
bad.
caramel, so. Yeah, I guess
but,
I'll have to try these butterbeer goldfish. Hopefully I
Yeah, they sell them
don't
at
die
Walmart or
from
Target
them,
or whatever.
but
I got some Samoa Girl Scout cookies today.
wow.
I got
I
lemonade.
thought that's what
They're-
you were eating at first. You said it was
No.
chicken.
They're in the freezer.
Good place for
Oh,
them.
that's even
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
I like the Thin
Actually,
Mints.
if you're up for it, Nick, someone was telling me today if you miss out on Girl Scout season, they sell like a thin mint kind of thing at Aldi's.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, there's
I'll have to
a
take a look.
like a
Yeah.
Keebler version of all the Girl Scout cookies.
Oh yeah.
My
It's
favorite
pretty
joke
good,
is from the Addams Family. Are the Girl Scout cookies made of Girl Scouts?
I saw that today. I don't know where. I remember seeing that joke today though, because she said
Wow.
something
Love it.
about the.
There's a lot of
Lemon
weird
bean.
crossover. Are we like in the 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon?
I know.
That's just
Come
my
on,
neurodivergent
guys, come
brain.
wander with me and talk about the Twilight Zone.
The Avengers. Is awesome.
Okay, let's do this. Let's get this out of the way because I know you guys really want to talk about this episode.
I'd say you really
so-
want to talk about it. I think you should start.
I don't hate this episode. I'm going to be honest. We're going to be talking about season 5, episode 34. Come Wander With Me, directed by Richard Donner, written by Anthony Wilson, stars Gary Crosby, Bonnie Beecher, John Bolt, and Hank Patterson. Okay, so we're getting close to the end of the series. We're getting down to the nitty gritty of what feels like kind of the dregs of what the series is capable of, and it's I don't remember the fear. I definitely remember the bewitching pool, unfortunately. And come wonder with me, it's an episode that isn't perfect, but I think it's an entertaining. I think it feels like a Twilight Zone episode. It just kind of struggles to do much of anything a lot of times, but sometimes I don't have a problem with that. So I feel like the episode's fine. Is it going to be a top 10 episode? Maybe. I don't know. We'll talk about that, but I don't know. What do you guys think? I know we talked behind the scenes before we recorded, so I kind of know your thoughts, but for the public who are out there wondering, Alex, what did you think of this episode? Because clearly you like talking about it.
That was so close to just being silent the whole time, as if you couldn't hear me.
Yeah,
But that would be too mean. So sorry for the thought. You know, it's an episode. Do I remember
fine.
it? No. Did I come back to this episode revisiting it? Remember anything beyond just being like, wow, that's a Twilight Zone episode. I don't know. I didn't think it was bad. I didn't think it's great. I do think it's more in the middle at best, but I don't know. I think if anything, if it didn't have like that musical hook to it, I do feel like I would have been more like uninterested in this episode. But I think that's the thing that at least made it interesting to me. Just because I think it's a fun idea. But yeah, I don't really have too much to say about this episode, honestly.
excited. Wow, man, you
I'm
guys really did
so
not like this
I'm
episode.
so fucking excited. You can just see it radiating off of my aura in my face right now. It's crazy.
I know. Jacob has been putting a gun to his temple, so I mean, we can kind of figure out what he thought of it, which was awesome. The greatest episode ever. Trev, what did you think of the episode?
As with a lot of the later episodes of season 5, this has been done and it's been done better. Like as much as I dislike Jezebel, the musical elements worked better there. This felt like, and I'm not going to say there's not some interesting bits. I think the basic story is interesting. But it felt like it was trying to do Earl Hemner Jr. without being Earl Hemner Jr. I don't know. It just kind of, for all of the ideas it was putting out there, it just kind of left me going, yeah. Like it's kind of a classic meh Twilight Zone episode. But I am open to hear things where if people go, hey, this is the thing, and I could be like, yeah, that sounds like a thing. But then, someone else might say, oh, but that's not a thing. And then I'm going to be like, well, yeah, he makes a good point too. So I'm very much like,
Well, apparently I'm the only one trying to make points in this. Nobody else is
no,
gonna...
no, absolutely. I mean, the thing is, like I said, I think that there is a decent idea in this, but it feels like it feels like a bit of Black Leather Jacket mixed with Earl Hemner Jr., mixed with
I don't know if
Jezebel.
I agree with the black leather jackets. So
You've got the
Black
whole
Leather Jackets
rockabilly thing.
it was
go-
offensive.
A little
okay.
bit.
You have the whole
There's a little
rockabilly thing
bit.
going. Like you get like the very stereotypical over the top. Oh, daddy, oh, dad, old man, dad.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like
but
the let's run away together, my darling. The black leather
Like
jacket
it's
has a little bit,
it's so over the top in its portrayal of a a guy looking for a thing. I don't know. It was fine.
I just want to know what point he time traveled. Apparently, he time travels in this episode. Did they talk about that? Did I miss that?
I didn't get
Do
it so much
they?
as a time travel as more of a time loop.
Oh,
Mm.
okay. Yeah, it
I-
sounds
that's
like
how
it's
I
kind of
took
a
it.
cycle of events, I think.
Yeah.
But it's
I would almost wish,
confusing.
I think that's the thing. If they had done it where it goes around, because some of the stuff that happens at the open, okay, great, you got to build your story. But if they had at the end, like, flipped it back around where he's reliving that exact same thing, because it's indicated that he's lived this before over and over again in some way, shape, or form. Like, if they had gone that route,
But
maybe it wouldn't have made a difference, but
so you're saying because it's not the Dark Tower that it doesn't count? True. Is
yes,
that what you're saying?
yes. Gosh.
Terrible. No, Jake, what you got?
So,
Mm-hmm.
Lay it on us, Dad.
this was an episode that they filmed.
Yep.
Yes.
The
Those
Richard
Yep.
Donner
should
film.
not have.
So
They should
are
have
you
not
saying
done.
this is worse than Trouble with Templeton?
No, but
No.
um, it ain't good. It's not good. It's not good. Like I was literally watching this, and up until the point to where something happens, which is beyond the halfway point when Billy Bob or whatever shows up, bored out of my fucking mind. I was sitting there just like, Jesus, I think we're going to talk about this being the most boring episode ever. It's like nothing was. I was just bored. It's like I don't know. I can't. That's just it. I was just fucking bored. I was so bored. I didn't give a shit what I was bored about. I wasn't even critiquing it. I was just like, this is just fucking boring. What the fuck off episode? And then something happens, and I guess I wasn't bored anymore. It doesn't mean it was much better. I just wasn't bored anymore. I was just like, okay, now I'm just. It's just dumb. It's just dumb. You know, I was just like.
Okay, Benoit.
I, I, it's like they couldn't make up their mind of what they wanted their hook to be. Was it that he's in like this endless Groundhog Day time loop where he keeps dying? Was it that I don't know. I give so few fucks.
Are you Madeline Kahn now? So
That it's
God.
flames. You know, I just
coming
Flames on the side
out
of
of
my
my
face.
head.
I did not even care as why I kept trying to actively make myself say, well, why? Who cares? It's just it's not good. It's like I mean, and
But,
there's
like-
there's ridiculous things that happen that I'm just like, what? Like he, I guess he like kills somebody, he beats the shit out of a guy in the end, and I'm like, what? Why did he do that? What purpose? Why? What led to that?
Have you never seen Romeo and Juliet? When Romeo kills, was it Mercutio? Does he kill Mercutio?
Marcus,
Which one
yeah,
does he?
there's a build up to
Um,
that. This is
Well, there's a
just
build
like,
up to this. There's a guy that wants to be with a woman that he falls in love with, and it's like the love at first sight.
No,
the
No,
meet
it's
cute, and
not.
then-
the old man. No, the first kill.
But he
I'm
kills
like-
the other guy too.
Yeah, he kills the old man, and I'm
Romeo
like,
kills Tybalt.
what?
in
There it
the-
is. There it is.
Tybalt
Oh,
is
Tybalt. I
Juliet's
thought it was
cousin.
Mercutio.
Who?
Whoever did he kill the one John
Mhm.
Leguizamo? What the
This
Leguizamo.
is
Leguizamo.
not Romeo and Juliet.
John Leguizamo.
You like this? Is that
No,
about right?
when is it?
Yes,
Luigi.
true.
According to
He
the
killed
according to the
Luigi.
internet, Romeo kills Tybalt, and then Tybalt, prior to that, I think, killed Romeo's friend Mercutio. So
Okay.
it was like a vengeance thing, and then it's
Well,
But they
yeah,
were
Well, this is
already
the
at
vengeance of a
odds.
time loop
why did he kill the old man?
sure.
because the old man was going to give him up, and when you killed the old man, if he was going to give you up, and
What
To the-
led you to? You know what? Until you said that, I had not even thought that.
Oh, same. I wouldn't
the,
have
the
gotten
old
Romeo.
wait,
and
thought
so
the old
you're-
man was
wait,
just
okay,
like,
wait,
yeah.
wait.
I'm not answering you.
So
It's
you're
just
you're
like,
not
you know,
watching. The old man's looking out. He's like, I can't do anything for you, and then he's like, fuck, what am I gonna do? And then he kills him because fuck, there's nothing else I can. So
I
when you
can't
do
do
that in the
anything
heat
for
of-
you doesn't mean I'm about to go rat you out. It just means this guy is like kind of he was the one consistent in the whole episode. When in the beginning when he tried to talk to him, he was like, "No, yeah," and that's all he does now. He's pretty much the exact same. He's just like, I can't do nothing for you.
Uh-huh.
And like he walks like 2 feet, and dude, he doesn't try and stop. He's like, "Hey," he's not even like he's like, "Hey, Daddy-O, stop!" Wham, fucking dead. I guess he's dead. I don't know. He just like
He
knocks the
kind of
shit
got
out of him.
judo chopped without being judo chopped.
Yeah. And how did he kill the other guy? I didn't even realize the guy was dead until they're like, "Oh yeah, he's dead." And I'm like,
Well, I mean, the way he killed the old man was kind of the same way. It's like one blow to the head. Apparently, their skulls are made of cheese.
yeah. Well, I mean,
Cheese.
Yes,
cheese.
cheese.
Did you say
Okay.
cheddar?
I did say cheddar.
But yeah,
Cheddar's kind
that
of thick, isn't it?
and
like a
like it
block.
does
Yeah,
things.
fair point.
It does things and tries to be provocative, but I don't even know if it knows what it was trying to say. Like when he looks back and
I
she's
don't
like
think it's
wearing
even trying to be
different clothes.
provocative. I think it's just trying to be about two people that found each other, and then they're stuck
They
in this
shouldn't
dark tower scenario where like things just repeat
Did they-
itself. And
I did
Nick, what
not
are
get
your
the feeling
thoughts?
that this guy gave two fucks in a shit about that woman.
I would agree with.
He wanted
with
the
Jake.
song, and he was just like, "Yeah, baby, I'll take it." Because even after she says, "Like you said you're gonna take me away," he was like, "Yeah, sure. I need to get the fuck out of here." It was just, I don't know. There was this episode did not do anything for me.
Yeah, I
was
would
bored out
agree
of my
with
mind half the
Jake.
time, and the other half, I was just like, "What the fuck is happening here? Why?
I mean, it's all right to be wrong. So
I know.
All right.
It's okay. And you know
I
what?
think we need
Acceptance
Nick's thoughts,
is the
though.
first
No, that's
step.
fair point. That's fair point.
I
Nick,
need to hear what
lay
Mr.
your thoughts on us.
Yeah, Mr.
I'm gonna lay it. I'm gonna
Hold
slap
on
it
while he
down
whips
on
this
the,
out.
on the table.
All right, so
I just thought it was me personally. I thought it was just an entertaining episode. Is it perfect? No, but when we watch stuff like The Encounter and when we watch stuff like Black Leather Jackets, I don't think this is offensive. I think it's about two people who find each other, and then there's a kind of a cool twist with you find out that he's stuck in a time loop, and the woman in the back is mourning him, and the grave at the beginning of the episode kind of pays off at the end, and then the song it kind of plays through is kind of what the hell just happened? Jacob's eyeball disappeared.
Mhm.
what?
Did it? Oh.
Yeah. We lost Jeff. Jeff, come back.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
only
I
been
I didn't
three
even
more
notice
episodes.
that. That's crazy. How
I
What
just
happened
saw
to
it like in
El
the corner of
Jefe?
my. He's no longer blinking. He's blonked out of existence.
See, even he doesn't want to tune into this episode
Yeah.
anymore. He's already checked out.
so Nick, do you think looking at this couple that they were actually in love? Is that the impression you got from it?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know necessarily love because they're young. They're young people. I mean, how can you define love when you're, what are they, probably 19, 20 years old? I just thought the idea of this time loop where this guy, okay, maybe he's not in love with her, maybe he just wants a song, just keeps playing out. So it's like your own version of hell in a lot of respects. But I don't know.
Well,
I just found
we can agree there.
well, I'm talking about own version of hell, in his life, not Jacob's viewing of this episode. I mean, I don't know. I just found the episode. I mean, it's like a below 80 type of episode. It's just I'm not saying it's the
Oh, it
greatest episode in the world.
blows.
Oh my god. But overall, I found the episode fine. Like I said, it's an episode that I won't remember, but I had fun with what I watched on
Good.
it. So
That's awesome. That's
You know what?
important.
I
all
like when you
as
beat
Triv.
people down and kill them. No, I'm just kidding.
I'm with you. You know what? You've turned me around on this. I'm with you. I mean, Triv, of course,
didn't
she
take
knows
much.
watching stuff that totally fucking sucks can be great fun sometimes.
That's all it took.
Oh my god,
Because
terrible!
this episode,
So
I'm actually
Okay.
surprised you guys thought this episode was that boring because I figured maybe you guys would find something interesting about
only
what's
half of it was
happening.
boring.
Well,
I'm
but
not
then you said the
saying it
other half
was-
sucked.
Yeah,
Like,
but
the
that's still
singing
not
was
boring. It just
nice.
sucked.
but
I mean, there was good stuff about this. I'm not gonna sit here and say that it was,
What?
it's okay. So you had a decent songstress in Bonnie Beecher. I thought that she sang very nicely. The song was unremarkable.
It's a beautiful looking episode.
It's an interesting looking episode.
No,
Beautiful
I think it's well shot. I think
Yeah. But that's
the
that's
lighting's
if we okay, but it's a Twilight Zone, and we're five and 9/10 way
please,
through the.
Trev. There are
Hey,
how many
I'm not
episodes have we talked
saying-
about this season
no.
where they've been shitty looking episodes?
how about that little tombstone, though? The little cute mini tombstone. It's so little
Hey.
and cute. It's an itty bitty
You can
tombstone.
put
It's
that
like
in
a
your
Lego
pocket. What are you
tombstone.
talking about?
It's girthy,
Put that
wasn't
little-
it?
So you didn't like that twist at the end, like the twist that
The twist was
you didn't-
fine, but
What twist?
Okay.
The twist of my
That it's
balls, 'cause I was
essentially-
like, Jesus Christ, this sucks. There was no twist. The twist is that he's in a loop. We already caught that part.
Well,
But
the twist. I think the twist. What he's talking about. Are you talking about the twist that he became like part of a folk song?
Okay,
Well, I mean, yeah,
all
that
can
too.
we
That's
talk about
pretty
that?
cool.
I mean, okay, so this song is like telling the future. It's like fucking Nostradamus. It's like telling what's gonna happen. Bitch, can you just sing this whole song to me now so I know? Why are you waiting until shit happens or right before it happens and then I'm gonna sell the song or sing the song? Sing the whole fucking thing to me in the beginning so then I know. But
well, it's not like a 1950s
But that's not
movie
what the-
musical, Jacob. They're not going
Right.
to perform the whole sing
she's
song at
done
once.
this before. She knows. She remembers. Why she remember the loop? He doesn't. If she does remember, see, why not just come out and be like, "Hey, we have done this a bunch of times. I know it sounds crazy. These crazy dudes are gonna come. You're gonna kill somebody."
Well,
and
okay,
then
if we're
the
gonna go
brothers
that
are gonna
route,
come.
why?
Stay here.
Are you thinking it's more like
If
50
we're
First Dates kind
Unless
of?
she's very like cryptic about everything. No, don't go. If you don't run, the murderers won't kill you.
well, okay, so if
Well,
we're
she's
gonna go that
assuming
route,
that
Jay.
point.
Well, if we're gonna go that route, why didn't the characters in Eye of the Beholders just not wear masks the whole time? Why did the monsters do on Maple Street? Why did the aliens just not come out and go, "We're gonna make you all hate each other"? I mean, it's the same. Like
Well,
you had to have a little bit of.
the characters on Eye of the Beholder were wearing masks, so they were doing like surgeries and stuff. Weren't? No, they weren't wearing masks.
No, no,
She was
They're just
wearing
in
a
the
mask.
no,
shadows.
they,
It was in the
the
shadows.
whole point was
That makes
the reveal is
sense.
supposed to be kind of like a, oh shit, okay. I mean, that's the kind of the point of the tape thing. It's not, doesn't
Yeah,
mean it's
but see,
perfect. I just,
they give you in those episodes, they give you a reason as to why. I mean, at least for the most, you pick anything apart, but they give you a reason as to why the obvious things aren't done. It's not that she doesn't see them; she does. We don't see them. Like in that episode, everybody's like in the shadows. So it's not that the character doesn't see him and then she sees it and has a reveal at the same time. The reveal is totally for us. So that makes sense there. The invaders, why didn't they just come out? Because they were hiding and they were just trying to survive. We were thinking she's the victim, but they're actually the victim. We don't get that reveal until the end. There's nothing that those guys, they were trying to get back up to their ship, like in that one. This, there is no reason she should, because she was forthcoming somewhat with, hey, this has happened before. It's every time. She's just real cryptic for no fucking reason. She clearly knows
She
what's
may
going to
not have been
happen.
able to, but here's the thing. So like the song, I will say this. So the song obviously writes itself as it goes, right? So we get new verses that apparently weren't there previously. So that's probably in theory the magic of the time loop as he moves along and makes the
I
same
mean,
decisions, right?
But if the
He
same
let me
thing,
hear me out. Hear me
okay,
out.
okay, okay.
So she's not able because the song in theory. Go put away the eyes, Jake. Put away the but so she can't
His
it's one of
eyes are
those
wide
things where you can
open.
only give so much of the story at any one time, right? So
And
she
I
can
get
only
that.
say right, but that's kind of the thing. Like he continues to make these decisions, but her pushback, she can't influence events. If this is a time loop, she can only like regardless of the
well,
decision.
but what if
If you
that's what
go
Why?
she's,
if you if you go with a groundhog and I don't know, but I'm going with a groundhog
Yep.
day type of thing where regardless of what she would do, it would end up the same way. And I'm assuming that this time loop has been going for a while. That's where my brain went with it. I'm not saying it's well
That's
done,
fine, but
but that's where
that's
I'm
what I'm
at.
saying. They need to give a reason why the most obvious thing is not occurring. Like the other episodes, they, at least in some way, shape, form, or fashion, give you a reason as to why the most
Fair.
obvious thing does not occur. And that's why you're able to just kind of roll with it because you're like, there is suspension of disbelief, and then there's just like, that's dumb. But like that is the first thing anybody would think. Okay, if you remember this is a time loop, you want him to live. He doesn't remember. Why not try a bit harder to convince him? Okay, fine. The song's writing itself as you go along, but she remembers. She knows what's going to happen. Assume she knows the song. I don't know. There's just too many
well, maybe it's a fault of
inconsistencies.
her own. Maybe she's trying to save him. Like, I mean, if maybe she
Without
just,
telling him she wants him to make the right decision, then maybe at the end she's like, I just want you to make the right decision. I don't say something that makes us go, oh, okay, that's why she didn't say anything. I don't need it to be deep. I don't need it like, but when the biggest thing that I can't help anybody would think, why didn't she just say something and try and convince him? Even if she sounds crazy, say something instead of being super cryptic. Throw something, a throwaway line that makes you go, oh, okay, that's why she didn't. Maybe there's, I don't know. Fucking space fairies don't let her do it. I don't care what it is, but do away with that because then at that point, that's all I can think about. I mean, that and how much it sucks.
I did have to question. I'm with you, Jake, that like she didn't do a lot to try. Like none of her. It was kind of like the oh no, don't stop.
Yeah.
That's kind of like
You're
her.
right. And I think you've opened up a whole new thing.
Oh God,
I was saying, I don't think
sorry.
he gave a shit about her. I think we all, except for Nick, agree with that. Um, I don't think she gave a shit about him. I think there's just two people that really didn't give a shit about each other because she's just like, oh no, don't run. They're gonna they're gonna get you again. Oh, there you go.
maybe she's the devil. Maybe she's what's
Maybe
her
if you
face
stay
from that
here. That's why he get
Cliffordville
that
episode.
that's why he
I
get
would
that mini
say
grave.
more
I don't
than
know. I
anything
mean,
else, though, I think that he kind of, forged his own path because and Nick, I'm curious to know your thoughts on kind of the relationship because like everything that he seemed to do from my perspective was to, oh, I need
Self-serving.
the song, oh, I need the, I need the song, I need the song, I need the song. Oh, everything you have is lo-fi, but I can take it and make it something big, who was the person that, I mean, how did it, the hell did he even end up here, but not that those are questions we need answered to, but it's just an interesting, like, what, like his drive to get this song that
Yeah.
he
How
believes
long were
is
they
out
out there?
there.
Because like I don't recall him taking a reel-to-reel recorder with him.
I think he did though. At
Did
least,
he? Okay, maybe
yeah,
I
pretty
missed that.
sure.
Because then it had like that part after they met out there and she sang the song. He's like, "Sing me the song again, baby." And like, then there's kind of like a montage, but it's kind of just like of them out there. I'm like, is this supposed to be just like maybe an hour or two, or is this like days, or how long were they out here? And now he's got a because I didn't realize he had a reel to reel, and like she sang and then he sang like or he played it back but it sounded different and I was like wait what's going on? He was like yeah let's just wait till we hear it back baby and I was like is it on the radio now what the fuck is going on and I was like oh there's a reel to reel there where'd that come from I don't know maybe I just didn't notice it at first it was probably
I
glazed
mean, I
over.
just no, I just think it's the relationship is interesting in the simple fact of like, you know, when it comes to somebody who may like somebody or love somebody, maybe they're, what's that word when you're like the perfect couple,
Made for each other.
um, kindred
Bumble.
spirits,
Soulmates.
not kindred spirits. What is it?
Soulmates. Soulmates.
Soulmates, thank you. Yeah, soulmates. That maybe she loves him, but there's nothing she can do, so all she can do is, record the song with him, and maybe he just is too ignorant of his, it's like going, I know this is stupid, but it's like going to the Dark Tower thing. Why does Roland keep, ambitioning for the Dark Tower, even though he keeps failing at it? It's like there's something in human psychology that makes us want to do something better and want to be there for somebody, and maybe that's what she was trying. Maybe she just wants to be there in the moment, and I
So
don't
you
know.
think
I
that he
feel
had
like,
feelings for her?
do I think he had feelings for her? I think he liked that she was attractive and he had sex with her. I mean, I'm not. I
Did
just
they
think
have sex?
I think there's what's that?
Did they have sex? I missed that.
Yeah, I mean, it's insinuated that they did, at
Is
least from
it?
what I gathered.
Oh, okay.
Like when
You
they
get a
cut
lot
away,
more out of this than I did.
Oh, fair point. Yeah, that's fair point.
yeah, when they
What?
cut away,
Yeah.
yeah, it's like I'm assuming that's the '60s version of like, hey, we're gonna get down and boogie, that type of thing. But uh, I don't know, Alex, you haven't talked for a while. What do you got? Anything? I know you just don't. You hate this episode.
Did they get
I
down and
don't
boogie,
hate
Alex?
it, but I sure do dislike it.
So you're not
Um,
bespoke to this episode?
I don't hate it,
yes,
but I
ma'am.
sure do dislike it.
No, yeah, the only thing I was even gonna come in with was I was reading through the Twilight Zone companion, and it said that for Bonnie Beecher that Liza Minnelli auditioned for it.
Oh man.
Fun
That
fact.
would have been
But
amazing.
but I guess
Don't
according
run,
to
please.
I don't recall who was
Stay
it
with
from.
me.
At least
Oh,
according to the producer for the episode, he like says that she was like pretty like nervous and like kind of scared out of her mind basically, but he knew that but like he does say that oh like she'll probably be like a big star kind of thing. Um but it's just one of those like weird like I guess happenstances where she auditioned and then it didn't end up working out for her to be in that part, but then Liza Minnelli became Liza Minnelli like later on. So it's just like yeah, like I guess the producer like had that like in retrospect kind of moment being like damn, I I met Liza Minnelli before
Liza Minnelli was
like
cool.
yeah, before like she really became Liza Minnelli, so
So she just knew she was gonna become Lucille too. That's what really happened. Uh,
yeah, I guess
um,
also with Bonnie Beecher, I don't know, I was looking it up, but it doesn't seem like she's done like too much even after the Twilight Zone. It was like her first credit, and then the other stuff she's done has mainly been for TV for like the next few years, and then there's like nothing else. So
Well, it's one of those things where she probably, she wanted to become an aspiring actress, and then things just didn't really work out for her, and she's like, I'm gonna retire, go, work a actual job that pays good money and have kids, and
Yeah.
it's kind of what happens to a lot of actresses and actors. They're just like, it wasn't for me, and then
it
they
says
kind of
she's
move on.
been like an activist though.
Well,
That's
that
I
too,
guess,
yeah.
but
She apparently
yeah,
knew
I don't
Bob
know.
Dylan.
For what? I don't
apparently.
know.
She's
Yeah, I'm not
inspiration for the
sure.
girl from the North Country song.
And this was also her
Um,
first role.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bonnie Beecher sounds familiar. Like I said, that name sounds familiar though. So, but you're probably right on that. Like
She was in this episode.
her. Thank you, thank you for Nick.
Oh, you know what?
Thank you for your contribution.
Wait, who was guys,
She
who
was-
was the lead actress who was in this episode and played Mary Rachel? Do you guys know?
That was Bonnie Beecher.
Bonnie
That was Gary
Beecher.
Crosby.
Yep.
Crazy.
Mhm.
She was married to
Gary
Wavy
Crosby?
Gravy.
Wavy Gravy.
Wavy gravy.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I don't know
That's
who that is, but I
crazy.
love
Okay.
that name.
He was
As much as I was joking, that is crazy.
He was American entertainer and peace activist, best known for his role at Woodstock, as well as his hippie persona and countercultural beliefs.
He
Wow.
managed Lenny Bruce.
This is what he looks like. Then or now, but
That's crazy.
or sorry, 2013. Or sorry, 2013. That's him.
Sometime old.
What is it? Well, they really
Does he?
they
Which
really found their
scrunchie
perfect
does he
pair
have on
outside
his
of those
golf
woods.
cart?
But in a different kind of woods. What? Wait,
Oh,
what'd you
God.
say?
No.
We're talking about
Talk about
what's
stuff
up?
Nick has to
What's
cut out. Let's talk about it.
Oh.
Exactly. Okay, Jacob. Let's go ahead and do the opening narration. 8,000
Wait,
hours
wait.
into the podcast.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
Jacob's so
I
committed
I
to
thought
this.
we did. That's nuts.
That's how much you guys hate this episode. We already did the opening narration.
It's not that we hate it like that. We got carried away.
I don't know.
It's not that I hate you. I just really dislikely hate you.
I
I don't hate it. I just have a great disdain for it.
Really dislike being around you.
Oh, shit.
All right. A gentleman's songster in search of song is about to answer the age-old question of whether a man can be in two places at the same time, and if one of those places should have been this episode. As far as his folk song is concerned, we can assure Mr. Bernie he'll find everything he's looking for, although the lyrics may not be all to his liking. But that's sometimes the case when the words and music are recorded in the Twilight Zone.
See, it was good stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was riveting.
Yeah.
Rivet
As
something.
far
Rivet.
I mean, we can just read
Yeah,
the
I
closing
really-
narration now, right?
All right. Moving
Lord.
on.
I mean, I don't know. Like
In
like I said,
retrospect,
I
it
like.
may be said of Mr. Flo. Just
Oh, terrible! You guys are terrible.
I feel bad for Nick
terrible
because I've been, like,
individuals.
talking
Make me cry.
mad shit about this episode he likes. And I look up and he's just kind of like,
But here's the thing: there's been a lot of episodes that he hasn't liked that we have. Oh,
I
pobrecito.
know.
I'm gonna go into Severance.
Crying in
Makes
the
me just-
alleyway.
Yeah, crying in the. There's no crying in Severance.
It almost makes me want to be nice about it, but then I'm like, this fucking thing sucks.
I'm just gonna show you my cat.
Aw, he's so
Meow.
cute.
You
I
know, the back
guess
of your chair.
Show
That's
you
what I
what's
keep
that?
seeing behind you. Like you have like this glow around your head. And I think it's the green screen effect, like the cat moving.
Yeah, I
It's
gotta
like-
move the green screen. No, it's my bald head, like the light bouncing off the. So Floyd Burney, wandering man, walks into the woods as he hears woman singing, and woman in the background. He passes with a black shawl.
Are we going back to the beginning
Basically,
of the
the
thing?
story.
Oh my
what's that?
gosh.
So basically, the
What's that?
story is Mary Rachel appears out
Oh,
of
Mary.
the woods.
Mary Rachel.
Mary, quite contrary.
Mary
It's-
Rachel.
what is
With the
happening?
Nepo baby.
Anyway, she starts singing to him after they consummated their relationship, and
Allegedly.
he I mean
I mean,
But,
at least she ended up with wavy gravy. That got better.
I love the idea of having your legal name, like your legal surname, be Gravy, though.
I don't think that's
Like
his
that's
actual.
kind of.
I
I mean,
think
that's
his,
kind of iconic.
I think that
Mhm.
he just goes by wavy gravy. I think his actual name is, what is it? It's
She got the wavy
hang
gravy
on,
already.
hang on. Actual name is Hugh Naughton
Jones.
Romney Jr., but he's known as Wavy Gravy. So
What? He's a Romney?
Okay, but if she's not Mrs. Gravy, then that's not great social media branding, in my opinion. She has to be Mrs. Gravy. There's no other. There's no other alternative.
Okay, so her
Gravy.
name was Bonnie
Mrs.
Jean
Gravy.
Beecher, later known as Janara Romney. So
What? How did her first name change?
I don't know. I suppose because she was a hippie.
Flower Child Gravy.
Yeah.
Sounds like a fucking Native American name now.
Well, no, it's like I don't. Well, I don't know. It looks like this. Janara, not
What?
right here.
Oh. Nara. Maybe it's
I'm-
Spanish. The
I'm
J is an
terrible
H.
with names. I apologize. I suck at all that shit. But anyway, so we could just call her Mrs. Wavy Gravy, I think.
In Spanish,
There
if
we
a
go.
J is an H sound, is an H a J sound?
I don't know. Well, it
So you
depends
guys
on
want some
where.
interesting?
Sure.
You guys want some interesting trivia?
Lay it
About
on
this
us,
episode?
Daddy-O.
Yeah, Nick, who liked the episode.
Gary Crosby is the son of Bing Crosby.
Oh, nice.
There you go.
That's why I said Nepo
Yeah.
baby.
Yep.
And his
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you say
niece
Nepo
was on
baby.
Star Trek: The Next
Well, maybe I
Generation.
should have been like, yeah, hey, fun fact, the lead actor, Nepo baby, son of Bing Crosby guy.
Exactly. God.
I mean, honestly, if I had a family that talented, I know my Nepo babies
He
in
was-
that case, if you're talented.
he was
That's all
part
I
of the
have to
Four
say.
Crosbys. Apparently, no, seriously, there was a
There
band.
were
There was a
four?
group called the Four
I
Crosbys.
Like
found
four
another
kids?
piece. I found another piece of weird trivia. They had a son.
What?
So they had a son born in 1971 whose name was Howdy Do Good Gravy Tomahawk Truck Stop Romney.
What?
No way that's
Yes.
hang on.
Hang on, let me do this. Hang on.
No way.
Yes. Where is it?
That's, but
Okay.
who has since become known as Jordan
Jordan.
Romney.
Yeah.
Where's this
That's
name?
so great.
Howdy Do Good Gravy Tomahawk Truck Stop.
Romney.
The fuck, man! I wish that was my name. If that was my name, every time I met someone, I'd be
That's
like, "Hello."
crazy.
I wouldn't even say I am. I would just like stick my hand out and be like, I can't even say that fast. Like, howdy doody truck stop Romney or whatever. Howdy doody do good. Howdy do gooder.
I was gonna say that
Howdy
name
do
is so
good.
like I don't know, like
Campfire.
very
he's
hippie.
like family western
18
comedy.
wheeler.
Yes.
Well, like Nick, like all joking aside, I'm trying here.
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
Can't even do it with a straight face.
You like the episode. I appreciate
Oh my god.
Jake, if you're gonna do this, it has to be in the Rod Serling accent.
It's just the way you pause. I like fucking
No, you have to.
say.
You know how you have to
He's
do it.
like, So,
So you looked at the episode. What did you think of it today? You son of a bitch. No,
You like the episode.
My
I
God,
guess
that killed me.
the question I will pose to you
Make a
is
grave.
beyond the blanket feeling of I like the episode, which is valid. Your feelings are being validated. Why? 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 Like what?
Why?
What? I really do have to ask. Like, what is it you like about it?
I just why?
Why?
Just the way, just the delivery is like too much. This isn't a comedy, Jake.
So my fellow Americans, the reason I like this episode is no, I just think it's an entertaining episode. That's all. I think it's an episode that's not perfect. It insists upon itself sometimes, but I think the two characters are fun to watch. I think that it's an interesting story. I like time loops. I love, Groundhog Day. I love Dark Tower. I like the idea of like, is she really trying, or is she just kind of allowing herself to see the guy every day and kind of getting down to the naughty business like every time. And I mean, maybe she's like, I get fulfilled every day by a guy who doesn't care about me, and then
He gets
I
his
get to
wavy
watch her
gravy
kill
every
her.
day.
She gets a wavy gravy every day. Isn't she supposed to be like betrothed? She's bespoke or betrothed this like, and she gets to watch the person she doesn't like get killed. It's probably her like greatest day ever. She made a wish, and this is the day she gets to relive. It's like that. It's like the Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas, and Donald's nephews have to relive Christmas over and over, and they feed a turkey to a turkey, and apparently birds eat birds, in that it's good stuff.
I mean, you're not
I
wrong.
like the episode. I'm sorry.
No, that's okay.
I refuse to relent.
Nick, from
Even if
now
it
on, you
is-
shall be known as Howdy Do Good Gravy Tomahawk Truck Stop Romney
I'll take it.
Emporium.
Exactly. So that's how I feel.
No, I mean, I can see the liking of it. Like, I genuinely can. I think there's, from the right perspective, which I clearly did not come in with. I can see merit with this episode. I just don't. But I don't remember this episode at all, and it doesn't stand out to me as anything that's. Again, I can see where this thing was going. It has some interesting basis, but I just can't.
I mean, the real question that we have to ask ourselves is, who's correct? Is this the last episode ever filmed, or was the Fear last episode ever filmed? Because there's conflicting reports of which episode was filmed last.
The world
Maybe they
may
were
never
both
know.
maybe they're both filmed on the same days.
That's why you guys didn't like it, because the Fear was filmed next to Come
Yeah,
Wander
and
with
then
Me.
they just
Come
happen
Wander
to
with
be
Me, the Fear.
broadcast so close to each other that it's hard to know.
Yeah.
The world will never know. It's like
They
the
use
Tootsie
the
Pops.
same woods for
Yep.
both, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure. I'm sure.
I mean, which one got
I
more
don't-
loofahs, really?
Yeah, apparently Floyd or whatever, Floyd Burney,
Yeah.
got more loofahs. I mean, once again, it's a in the 80s for me type of episode. So it's not like top 10 or anything like that, even though I'll push for a top 10. I like the ending. I like the fact that he kills the old man, and then the music boxes go off and he gets shot and killed. And
Yeah, what was the deal with all the
Yeah.
musical instruments?
I mean,
think
that
it's
was
like-
kind of the house that they came, like, that's the kind of store that the old man had. Like, he was a music guy. That's
Mhm.
why, I think that's probably why Floyd ended up there, was because you have all these musical instruments, thus you must, be musically inclined.
I'd actually kind of put this in like the same realm as like The Hunt.
Really?
Yeah. It's like that kind of episode where it has kind of an
Not
interesting
necessarily
payoff.
ranking wise, but just like the type of episode.
Like the self-prophesizing part, or like
Yeah, like, because this guy, he finds himself killed, and then he takes his dog and where did we put? I don't even know where we put The Hunt, actually. Oh, it's like way down. Thank you, Jake. Thank you, Jake.
is that Ryan Reynolds?
Yes.
Mm.
That was
From
from,
Van Wilder.
yeah.
I respect your feelings.
Thanks, Jake.
Pat, 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 pat.
All right. Did you guys have anything else you want to talk about with this up? I know you guys hate it. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Like, is there anything that you want to bring up that you hated about it? Is there anything you want to bring up that you liked about it?
I'm just gonna say
Um,
Lloyd was condescending as hell. Like to everyone else, oh well, if you got other people giving you offers, you don't have a leg to stand on because you're only public domain. It's like, bitch.
Pay cash money.
Yeah.
There's an honor in being public domain. Like
I
that.
liked that you liked this, Nick.
I'm glad you're sure.
I am.
That's so backhanded. That's
It's a little bit.
It brings me warmth.
It makes him want to
that
bring out a
you
loofah.
I think
derive
Jake's
joy
delivery
from
of
this.
these thoughts is like the best part of this episode. it's just the cadence of it. It's just so fucking strange.
The jo-
Like you don't talk like this.
You can't even keep a straight face.
It's just
the joy that you derive from this episode brings me great warmth and joy within my soul.
I'm pretty sure that Jordan Belafonte or Jordan Belmont had a more realistic like narrative of things when he delivered words.
Jordan, who the hell's that?
The guy from Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh yeah. Well, he was like really intense, cocaine.
Right, but I believe him more than I believe you.
I've been accused of being on cocaine, but I'm not really on it.
Well, no, I'm not saying you're on cocaine. I'm just saying that his delivery generally is more believable than yours.
What's Academy Award winning actor?
They have doggy
Yeah.
desserts for Ben and Jerry's.
Right.
I like their cookie dough bites that they have. Those things are pretty good.
See, now we could get on the same page or something.
Yes.
And I appreciate that.
Apparently this
Like
is
bringing us closer
according
together.
according to the Twilight Zone, the 50th anniversary tribute by Carol Serling and Douglas Brody. In the episode, which aired on May 22nd, 1964, Gary Crosby played the first Bob Dylan style folkie to appear on the small screen.
Fucky or Folky?
Folky.
Folky. Okay.
This guy?
I knew he can share something with Timothy Chalamet. But
There you
here
go.
we are. Who would have guessed?
It says in an interview, episode director Richard Donner stated that he thought Bonnie Beecher was going to be a very important actress and asserted that he, not Bill Frog, selected Beecher over Minnelli for the role because he thought she was incredible. I think she's pretty good in the episode. It'd be very weird, as Jake alluded to, to have Liza Minnelli in the. Like,
That would have been
like,
interesting.
Yeah.
It would have been
I mean,
great.
she has a
Yeah.
good singing voice. It just didn't seem.
Yeah,
like
I mean, she's
she
great in
was
Cabaret,
acting,
but
like,
Yeah.
she just stopped acting before the 70s.
I like her in Arrested Development.
she would have been
They're
very
talking
interesting as
about
the mom.
Wavy Gravy's wife, not Liza Minnelli.
Oh.
No, I'm saying Liza Minnelli would have been interesting. She
No,
was good
absolutely.
in Cabaret.
No, absolutely. She's a
Like
great
I said,
actress.
she was good. Wasn't she in Cabaret? Is that
Yeah,
am I
oh,
thinking
yeah,
of Is
yeah.
that the right one? The
Yep,
movie or
that's it.
whatever.
Like larger than life.
Bob Fosse.
Yep.
What's that?
She's larger than life, and I don't think that would have been what this episode needed. I don't know. Maybe
No,
it
it's-
was what this episode. Maybe I'm totally wrong. That may be what this episode. If
This
Liza
would have been like
Minnelli-
the episode you'd be
Minnelli-
like, "This is the greatest episode ever."
I'm pretty sure that's not the case.
I don't know.
I'm still
Couldn't hurt.
insinuating that you guys think this is the best episode ever. We're putting it
I
number
mean, it could
one.
have been like Hairspray style, like music, like musical. Very
Like a-
doo-wop rock.
Well,
But,
that's the thing too. When he went into his whole little
Yeah.
like, he comes back to the old man and he's
Yeah,
like,
just like-
I don't normally do folk stuff. I do like kind of the white version of rock at that point in time.
Rockabilly.
I'm
Yeah.
guessing this is about the time that Elvis was like hugely popular. Was it 50s and 60s?
I think he came about in the
Mid-sixties.
50s. By let's see.
By the mid '60s, he was huge.
Oh, okay.
Mhm.
Huge.
Was he
Huge.
wearing?
So I'm assuming-
well, no, he didn't start wearing jumpsuits being
In
huge
Vegas.
until he was the 70s. Yeah.
That was his Vegas years when he was.
But
Well,
this
I
is
think
the
the
time when he
70s
was
were
doing
very
like
jumpsuit.
Well, he was just a big guy too, compared to what he
Yeah.
was.
Well, I'm just saying about how like there'd be like girlies who had like the wide-legged like jumpsuits.
Oh yeah.
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 Damn.
You bring
This
it
is
back.
the time. This is the year that he put
I
out
agree.
Kissing Cousins,
It'd be
Viva
so
Las
much easier
Vegas,
to
and
choose what to
Roustabout.
wear.
He put out 3 films in 1 year. It's crazy. Fucking
skin tight jumpsuits that are really like loose on the ends. Love it. Just camel toe.
You know what's not a good movie?
What's that?
The Baz Luhrmann Elvis movie.
You didn't like it?
No.
I liked it.
I
That's
never
like the
saw it.
I haven't
Only
seen
The movie's
it.
too much.
movie I liked.
It was more
Baz
about the
Luhrmann's
colonel,
great.
wasn't
He's
it?
too much of a director for me.
What is the I've seen the clip of like it's like the older Elvis doing the television special.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that like just from like seeing like that scene and like a couple others, I'm like, oh, it actually like
thought
yeah,
it was
but I
good.
understand. I
mean-
think Baz Luhrmann is he definitely has like
He's extra.
artist. He has an artistry to his films that definitely are like unique in a similar way to like a Wes Anderson or something, right? So I can
I
Well,
understand it
when
being
His
like
films
When
style-
Moulin
his
Rouge
filmmaking
decides
style
to
works.
settle
Subjective.
down is when I start really enjoying that movie. Like that beginning of that movie is just too much, but I like when it settles down. Anyway, so Come Wonder With Me it's an episode that premiered that is the third from the end of this series. And yeah, it's crazy. But anything else you guys want to talk about with this episode? Anything?
I'm
Nothing.
ready to waltz
The
into
portable-
the ranking.
Oh, I was gonna say the portable tape player is the same recorder used in the Jeopardy room.
Well, yeah. So you're saying they would have had a good day if they had Robbie the Robot as the traveling hillbilly?
Absolutely.
I do think that if there was an indirect, like, you know, those like 2000s like animated series collabs that they do, like for
Oh, yeah.
Fair Your Parents and Jimmy Neutron, if they did that, but with this episode and then Probe 7 over and out,
Ooh,
because they're both in
yeah.
the woods. And
Would
they
be
have
interesting.
couples that may or may not be the best match. But you know, I don't know. I was just making it up, but
Yeah. I mean,
I was just making I don't know why I was
That's who's
reminded of
chasing
Probe
Hey,
7 though. I
if
think it's just
it's in
because
bu-
of the
Let's-
coupling of the two of them being so
Okay.
different.
you got to commit. So that's who's chasing him. Is Adam and Eve from Probe 7 over and out.
Yeah.
Now we have to
You know what they
commit.
say? If fins and butts were candied and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas.
Okay.
There you go.
I will
I'm
say I
still-
kind of.
yeah.
Oh, go ahead, Alex.
Oh
Sorry.
no, you go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was just gonna say the when we see the version of Mary with the shawl on, I kind of got spur of the moment vibes.
Yeah, what was that about?
I think it was maybe like a time jump, maybe I don't know, or part of the
Why?
time loop. I don't
Why?
know. Your
I
guess
felt
is
like
as
it
good
was
as mine.
does
just
signify?
I felt like it was just hinting to him that he was gonna die and that she was going to mourn him. Like that was kind of the story. Like he was living out his remaining hours, I guess. Was how
He's
I
gonna have
interpreted it. So it was just more of like a
His little
Like-
Lego headstone.
yeah, be like, this is you. This will
This is all
be
your
this will
worth.
be the girl that you tried to get with, mourning you.
Hmm.
R.I.P. I guess.
Yep.
Kind of.
Pretty deep.
R.A.P. in
It's real
peace.
deep, man. It's like
R.E.P.
You
Your
know what's real deep?
album.
What's that?
balls.
You know what's so deep? The closing
Uranus?
narration.
Oh,
Yes.
He's like, yes, get the hell out of here.
Get that guitar out.
I have a guitar in the other room. I could get that as a prop.
you gonna
No,
smash
it's
it
okay.
over
we
an old
can,
man's
we can
head?
just say the closing narration. It's fine.
In retrospect, it may be said of Mr. Floyd Burney that he achieved that final dream of the performer, eternal top name billing, not on the fleeting billboards of the entertainment world, but forever recorded among the folk songs of the Twilight Zone.
See, it's a
Crowd
great
goes
ending.
wild.
Best ending ever.
That is descriptive words used to describe the end of this episode.
Yes.
It is among the folk songs of the Twilight Zone. That's for damn sure.
It's also
partner.
among the fuck songs of the Twilight Zone, apparently. If they did
Really,
consummate
really.
their relationship.
They going down
Good
for
Lord.
She
real.
got that great wavy gravy.
Well, you got to get that howdy do truck stop tomahawk, ass somehow.
Look. If
Truck
there's
stop
if
tomahawk.
there's Norwegian
Sounds
wood
like a Billy
out
Joel
there,
song.
I get it.
Howdy do.
Just
good
that's
truck
how they
stop
made Rubber Soul.
tomahawk
They
cut.
just went into the woods. They didn't go on a trip to
start the
India
fire.
midway through being a band. They just secluded themselves in a bunch of wilderness. You're like, hey, let's make an album.
Absolutely. I love that.
Love the
You guys are
Beatles.
terrible human beings.
What do you mean we're terrible?
And you love us for
Says
it.
who? From what? For why?
Because you don't like this episode.
Oh, suck it up, Cupcake.
Okay, Nick, where would you put it?
Hang on, we gotta figure out where it was with paste and
yeah,
IMDb.
before we do that,
sorry.
let's
I'm
have
getting
Trev
very
do
ahead
her-
of myself.
That's okay.
I know how much you want to leave
I'm
this
going a
episode.
couple octaves up from where we're supposed to be.
That's okay. It's fair.
You're like, oh.
No, that's you
Yeah.
doing
Trev.
that. That's yes.
Trev, where does this
Yes.
episode rank?
Well, no. Where do you guys think it ranked?
167.
Number one, of course.
Alex,
Um,
any ideas?
Oh, this is such a lovely, lovely question.
Only the best.
I mean, I don't think it's like bad. I'm gonna guess like, well, if we're just joking about it being like the 60s or 70s, I'll say it's at like 77.
Okay. Nick?
Well, I mean, as you know, a certain Karate Kid movie said, it's the best around.
Okay.
No one's gonna ever keep
No
us down. So
motherfucker sure
I don't
isn't.
know. It's probably
I mean, Jake is the
75.
closest without actually working because there's not 167 episodes. Pace had it ranked at 138.
Oh man, I was gonna
Um,
say
it's
130.
nonsense.
Oh, I can bet.
Yeah,
Okay.
gotta
So it
go with
writes
your
it-
gut.
So it
Go
writes
with your
itself into a
gut.
corner and can't find clear direction on what or on which. Hang on. It can't find a clear direction in which to take the premise. The solution: pump the episode full of random twists and hope it works. Gary Crosby is halfway charming as a rockabilly crooner who travels back in time to record a tune he heard, but the episode gets bogged down in a series of incoherent mysteries.
See, if
Um,
it actually was like Hatfields and McCoys, and it was the brothers fighting over the girl, what would we think of it?
It would have been at least something different. At this moment, I
Yeah.
don't know what to say.
It
Just
was
keep in
in
mind.
this episode.
And IMDb had this at 150. It falls between Horace, the Incredible World of Horace Ford, and I Dream of Jeannie. So
I was gonna say 145. I was
It's
gonna
all
say
right to be wrong.
135 and
I
145.
was gonna say a lot lower at first, but I mean, I was just like, is it really that bad? So
No,
I guess
it's great.
I mean, if Jake shot it, I mean, that's fair. I guess I gambled with it being higher, and then Jacob gambled with it being lower, so that worked
All
out.
right, well, let's talk about that with the Twilight Zone ranking list, the greatest ranking list ever known by rockabillys and singers and Liza Minnelli. All right, so we're gonna
Robbie
put
the
this at number 80,
Robot.
right?
no, I'm
Yeah,
just gonna
number 80.
say I'm just gonna say this. So if we're going by IMDb's list, it's between The Incredible World of Horace Ford and I Dream of Jeannie. That's between 143 and 146. That's almost the direct middle between 138. Well, not direct middle, but it's kind of close to between 138 and 150.
I don't even think it's that bad.
What was season?
Like, I didn't like. I mean, it was an episode, but like, I don't see it being below 140.
Fair.
What was
my
Caesar and me?
opinion.
I don't remember. What,
It's
I
the-
mean,
it's
I
one of the-
agree with
it's a
you. It should be
puppet
number
one.
80.
which one is it?
It's like the
Caesar and me
variation
is
on the
a-
dummy.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
It's
Yeah.
the one where the dummy makes him like rob some like place.
Yeah.
The theater where he works. What about because I think like Mr. Dingle the Strong is better than this 16 millimeter
No,
shrine.
Mr. Dingle Strong sucks. It's not better
Mr.
than
Dingle
this.
the Strong
I
is
would watch
hilarious.
Mr. Dingle over this
At
because at
least
least
had-
that was.
You guys are,
At
you guys
least
are
it
off
had
your
s-
rocker.
At least that had entertaining aliens. In
I mean, it's
it.
better than being off your dingle.
You just said off your rocker, so you
I'm putting
You
this.
respect
I think this is better than the After Hours.
No.
No, not better than the After Hours.
you almost
How
made
far
me
It's
up
say
is
better
it?
something.
than Elegy.
What?
Wait, Elegy's
what?
high, isn't it? Hold on.
Yeah.
Wait.
So I
wait,
put
give me
this
a
in the
note.
80s.
I don't.
I think it's better than Night of the Meek.
I lost track. There are too many words. Where's it? Where's Elegy?
Elegy,
Elegy
is
85.
180 or sorry, 85,
80?
not 180.
Oh, okay. I see. I was trying to look and scroll. I'm like, where?
So
I was
you
like, I
all
don't know
the
where I
three of
am.
you, while the four of us are dying, the three of you can all say
Only 3 of you are dying, apparently.
you can
True.
all say that this is
Every
more
day.
entertaining. I didn't say good from a quality standpoint, but more entertaining than Mr. Dingle the Strong.
I didn't say that.
I don't know.
I said it.
I said that it.
What in
I-
tarnation? I said no such thing.
No, I said that Mr. Dingle was strong and 16 millimeter Shrine are better than this.
I
I said no.
16 millimeter Shrine. I'm on the fence about. But Mr. Dingle the Strong, while yes, a sloppy as hell episode, it's a goofy episode, so it kind of gets away with that. It is more,
Like
in my
me.
opinion, it's more entertaining than this one. This one's just like, well, we know how I feel about it. I still respect your feelings, though, Nick. I respect your feelings about this episode.
I think this is better like Uncle Simon, like than The Lonely.
Really?
What? The Lonely?
Yes, I
That
like
was
this
my
episode.
first
I think this episode's
I
better than those
mean,
episodes.
That used to be number 8.
How
Until
long
Jake
ago
came
was
along. Now
that?
it's
A long time ago.
Galaxy far, far away.
in a spaceship far, far away.
time ago when I was
I
in a
can't
womb.
I couldn't put this above 130. It's just not that good. It's messy and if I'm not putting it above Jessica.
So okay. So you can't put this above 130.
No.
So you're saying this is worse than Long Live Walter Jameson?
Yes.
Wait, hold on. Damn cat, just happened.
I mean,
think
Dust. That was pretty fucking boring
Okay.
too, if I remember correctly.
I had a messenger inform me that A Piano in the House is at 126. So, arguably, is this better or worse than A Piano in the House?
Are you guys
No.
there?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
here. Can you hear us,
Yeah.
Nick?
The cat just butt muted me. I don't know what
Oh
the fuck just happened.
no.
What muted you?
As she grooms herself, is like, what the fuck just happened? Okay. No, I mean, what were we just saying? Yeah, you think this is worse than Long Live Walter Jameson?
Yes.
How? How is this?
Up, you just went muted again.
How is this worse than that?
Yeah, he just stopped talking because he didn't have anything else.
It just
Oh,
I didn't
come
this is a one-time watch for me, and even though Walter Jameson, I kind of feel the same way about it and wasn't crazy about its themes. There wasn't anything about this episode that I would want to go
So
back
this
and
is
watch.
worse than a self-driving car that makes a woman or makes a guy or a woman drive themselves to the jail.
I didn't mind a thing about machines,
Wait,
and
what episode
especially
was that one?
No, that's
As
not
a
thinking
thing
about
about-
you
That's not talking
drive.
about machines. That's a
Oh,
What is that one?
yeah.
you drive.
You guys
oh,
hated
that
Steel
really
too.
crazy.
You think this is worse than Steel?
I didn't hate Steel. I didn't love
That's not-
Steel.
That's
The
not what I
mask-
remember when I
The
edited it.
robot mask thing was kind of weird in that episode.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't hate it, but I didn't love it. I just thought it was. I
There's
didn't
more.
think as highly of it as a lot of people did.
I needed
That's all.
Robbie the robot in the ring.
There you go.
Any robot should just be Robbie the robot. No other.
So you
robot
think this
should be
episode
there.
worse than Mr. Garrity in the Graves?
Which
one's
one
that?
was?
I would watch this over Mr. Garrity in the Graves.
Which
Where's
You
one?
would
that
watch
at?
this one?
Or no, wait. I would watch Mr. Garrity over this one. Sorry.
Which
I
one
confused
was
it.
that? Oh, is that the one we just watched?
Yeah.
I can't remember it either.
Yeah.
With the yeah, I'd watch that over this. I mean, granted, it had its issues, but I thought that was better than this. With the weird zinger in the end when all the dead people get up.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that episode was. I mean there was nothing really.
I mean, I
special about
rewatched
it, but
the
it was-
first half of the episode.
Yeah, it was entertaining. I mean, it was. I didn't say it was
Yeah.
great, but it was entertaining. This was not, though. That is my opinion, and Nick, I appreciate your opinion.
Sip.
I mean, I don't
I think
know.
you're outnumbered on this one, man.
I had to fight for
Where
my
did
right.
you want it? Wait, where did you want
to-
it originally?
Alright,
Nick?
to
Oh,
Rockabilly.
like
Okay.
80s?
You're welcome to rockabilly the hell out of everything, but that doesn't. You still have to deal with the consequences of your choices.
So this episode is worse than Execution and the
was
Chaser.
execution the one where the guy goes into the future?
No, he goes.
Is it
being
Yes,
hanged?
something like
Is it
that.
hung?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the dictaphone.
Right, that's
I mean,
right. Well, the
that
premise
alone.
of that one was interesting. The fact that they did that was interesting. I thought it's not a great episode, but
I mean, we're talking about an episode that you guys think is worse than I've laid. I think of Cliffordville.
I don't think I ever actually saw that one.
Yeah,
That was
I-
one I wasn't here for.
Oh, yeah. I was there for that one, though. I had to be the girly who stepped in.
You had to sit there with your
Where's-
arms on your hips all night.
I did.
Ah.
I just was like this word at the time. And I was like, I can see why you're animated when you do that, because me doing it live action is just weird.
Yeah, no, that's
So you
fair.
guys think this episode's worse than
Adaptation wasn't
Passerby?
working, but
Okay, you're just pulling out episodes that you think we're gonna like.
I'm asking honest questions. I know Jake loves that episode, so
See, he's picking.
He is picking. You're right.
I'm just trying to.
it's
Do you guys
not-
think this is worse than like Young Man's Fancy?
But I think Passerby is way too high already. So whether this is worse or not, I don't know. Passerby sucks, but I think Passerby is ridiculously high on this list. It should be like down. That's like bottom, definitely bottom 10, if maybe even bottom. There's a case for bottom 5.
I think you're in the bottom 10, but potentially bottom 5 in my mind.
You know,
That's what she said.
I respect your feelings.
I think you deserve to be in that 5 characters trash can right about now.
Oh,
For all
damn.
your takes. That's a whole other conversation,
Damn.
but
The narrative of this episode.
Hey,
is
don't
really
you
switched.
guys do not lose focus. Like, don't fight amongst yourselves. We gotta stand united.
Yeah, we're hating
yeah,
on
Jake,
Nick
come
today,
water
not
with me over here, so I can we can toast.
All right, okay. I'll meet you guys halfway at number 60.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Yeah.
Oh wait, no, 70. I'll meet you halfway at 70s.
No.
In the 70s.
No, that's
I
higher
think
than
the
you wanted
high-
it
okay.
previously.
The thing for me is the highest this could be is the 70s. It ain't going higher than that.
Exactly.
But
I
I'm not
agree. It could
putting
be
it
higher
up
than
in the
70s.
70s. I'm not.
This is a triple-digit episode.
At the very least.
I mean, it is technically
That's
a
what I'm
triple-digit
saying.
episode.
Okay, I do agree with the triple digit.
You're not wrong
But I'm
about
just
that.
saying hypothetically, I can see this episode being so mid that, like, in my opinion, so mid that, like, I could see potentially someone putting it up there at the highest. Anyone who puts it up much higher than that, who are you? And we need to talk. But I.
Oh, my name's
personally
Nick.
think-
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
I appreciate your viewpoint,
Jesus Christ.
but
All right. In all
Alright.
seriousness, where
Lost
do you
your
guys want
fucking
to put this?
minds.
I haven't even thought of a number, to be honest.
140.
Trip's going down. We're going up.
I'm
Is this better than like
Um,
Midnight Sun, Last
No.
Night of a Jockey?
No.
I wasn't a big lover of Last Night of the Jockey, but I still don't. I think this is not better than Last Night of the Jockey. Last Night of the
So you
Jockey.
think
was
Dead
not
Man's
great, but
Shoes
it
is
was
better than
focused.
this?
Yes, I enjoyed Dead Man's Shoes.
You guys are
I
off
I
the
wear
deep
them
end.
nightly.
Okay, when you
That was
all
an
brought
episode
up
with just you and me, Nick,
Cliffordville-
and I felt like we
Oh my
bonded,
God.
and you talk about it all the time.
Mm.
Kind of
We bonded.
Okay, the fact that Cliffordville is at 114 is leading me into a pit of despair, but
You really
It's
didn't
okay.
like that episode. though. You really didn't like that episode, though.
Nope. I did not.
I mean, it is one of
no,
the worst
sir, I
bald
did not
caps in
like
the
it.
history of bald caps.
All right, so we'll put it
just-
right above 114.
I was
That-
I can't
don't
I
know.
can't imagine this episode being worse than like a Horace Ford or a Cliffordville, in my opinion. But
Horace
look at-
Ford is
some
you
of
got-
the other episodes are
gotta
like
look at
down
everything
below,
else, though.
but like they're still goofy enough for me to want to watch them. But
You guys hated Last Rites of Jeff Myrtlebank.
Did we?
Hate's a strong word.
Yes, you did. Okay. I appreciate your candor.
okay, why is Queen
You
of the Nile at
dislike-
120? Can we have this at sorry.
I don't think I appreciated Jeff Myrtlebank as much as you appreciated it.
I'll take your opinion under consultation, but
Under advisement.
yeah.
Let's table
I
the
don't know.
conversation for now. Stick a pin in it. And come back.
Stick a pin in it. Oh my
Da
god.
da 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 da. Stick a pin.
All right, so we're looking between 120 and 130 apparently. So, is this episode better than like Big Tall Wish?
No. If I'm
like how you
giving
said-
up, if I'm giving up 16 points, it's going underneath the piano in
The house?
Was lateness of the hour the boat, like self-prophesizing one that like goes in a loop? Or is that
I like how Nick said, all right, so I guess this is going at 130. So you think that this is better than 123?
I never said that. All right, so we're looking between 114 and 130 is what we're looking at right now.
Are we?
Is that what
Yeah.
we're looking at?
It's just he only said 114 because
I mean, that's where we've been kind of
and I
pointing
felt
to.
I felt
You've
a bit
been
traumatized
pointing
by
there.
the
I've been
episode.
pointing at 140.
She has.
No, you said
Okay, but
130,
we're
Megan.
so we're
Thank you
between
very much.
140 something first.
114
Miss
and
Woman.
154.
I feel as if
114
she
and 154.
she went to 140.
Yeah. We're gonna
My
put it
first-
between
very-
1 and
okay,
154.
The very first thing I
No.
said was in IMDb. It was between Horace Ford and what was it? I Dream of Jeannie. So I said between 143 and I'm sorry. Well, yeah, 143 and 146. So that's where I originally said. I came up 3 points to 140.
Okay.
I've been all over
Let's
the
read
place.
what the cat
I don't
says.
have a point.
What did she say?
I hope the cat
What did
farts
she
into the
say?
mic. I hope the cat farts into the mic.
That's crazy.
So Nick, make
Yes.
us believe 114.
Do you
Convince
believe
us.
in love?
Love.
No.
Meow, meow,
I
meow.
believe. I believe. I don't know. At this point,
Convince
like
us.
I can't win this one. So where do you
You
guys want
can't
it?
see. Don't be so defeated. We believe in you. I don't believe in this
Uh,
episode, but I believe in you.
I got defeated when Monster to Do at Maple Street wasn't number one. So
Oh, suck it up, Cupcake.
I gave
it's
up
a
a long
top
time ago.
five.
We still love you.
It's actually
I
not in the top
I
five.
nearly cried when
It's not?
Occurrence at Owl Creek Bridge.
That's number
was-
I
six.
thought it was like number 3 or
not number
4.
one.
It was number 3 at one point, but then
It was the best episode of the series until some people decided to say no. We gotta
Eye of the
get the other
Beholder is a
people.
better episode. I'm sorry.
I guess.
right. So if we're so let's
number 32
okay,
is where we're
let's-
putting it.
Oh, it is. huh.
You're putting it
I'm
above
sorry, did
Carol
you say
Burnett.
32?
132, he said.
No, 32.
132.
What? No.
That's what I thought.
Yeah, well,
Jesus.
did he say something bad again?
This man's crazy.
Nick, love of my
what?
life, man of my heart. You're fucking nuts.
Knucking
I am
butts.
nuts. You're right. I'm full of nuts. I have 2
What
nuts.
is it, knucking
I'm- Okay, so
Better than one, not as impressive as 3.
Is it better than a piano in the house?
No. I would be okay putting it underneath the piano in.
The house?
So you're putting it above Mr. Dent on Doomsday.
Sure, it's all I said.
So we're putting this at 127, right?
The fuck? What? How? What?
I don't know. You guys tell me.
You're
But I
waiting
don't
for
know
us to like not
where.
listen and then be like, yeah. Oh wait, no. Oh shit.
How about fuck?
How about our guess, Alex?
There we go.
She already
I
said
don't
she'd
know
put
where to
it
go.
number
Where
75.
would you put it? We need you to be divisive
I know.
or decisive.
It's,
Not
I'm
indecisive.
struggling here because Nick is
Not
throwing me
divisive.
off. He keeps throwing me off. I don't know.
A master plan to throw you guys off 3 episodes.
No, it's
before
only
the
me,
end.
unfortunately, of the 3. I don't know. I would say, would I even watch? I guess I would watch Jezebel again because that episode was fucking bonkers.
Had a jaguar.
I guess I would maybe. I guess I would have it be 139.
See,
So I could go with that.
yeah.
139.
Yeah. That's where I'm at right now.
Oh
I don't
my
know where
God, you guys
Jacob's
are-
at.
I
I
know
think
he knows where
he-
Jacob's at.
Right here.
Jesus.
I don't even want to know where you find that shit from, but okay.
Sonic boobs.
No, it's actually a conversation we had. Was it last week? The week before?
Sonic boobs. Don't search Sonic boobs. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Unless you got like that.
I wasn't
protection
planning on
filter thing
it,
on?
but like, thanks.
Don't turn off the protection filter thing. There's gonna be a lot of blurred images, and then if you unblur them, you can't unsee them.
They still
I
haunt
mean-
his nightmares. He's actually 3D printing Sonic boobs right now.
3D printed.
There you go.
Yeah, I guess where I'm at is 139. If I were to go
Here,
higher,
here.
maybe
If you were.
hypothetically.
When she says higher, that means lower on your book, Jake.
Oh, you've done enough.
You know what? I'll shut the fuck up now, actually. Okay. That's fine. I'll
don't-
stop there.
All right.
I don't want you
Who needs
to
me?
be overstimulated. I appreciate your time and your
Oh, for
candor.
God's
I already
sake!
got overstimulated 45 minutes ago when I was like, where I was like trying to find
Ice cream.
allergies, so
Ice
I'm
cream.
much better.
Yeah.
I
Think
just want
about
this-
ice cream. Yes.
Thank you.
about
Thank you. I need some
Howdy
butterbeer ice cream
doody
right about
good
now.
truck stop tomahawk. Give a dog a bone.
Howdy
Tomahawk
doody.
chop is my death blow.
Odd job. Foot soldier guy. Ramen.
Esquire
Mhm.
the second. Okay, so since Nick's not responding, I'm thinking we're going 130.
So yes. So with that said, new number 109 is
What? Whoa.
109.
No.
I do not endorse this.
Hold it. Hold it, sir.
I don't know. We got to make a decision here because this is going
We
on way
have
too
been.
long.
We have. We just haven't made
What?
the decision you like.
I think the two of them have.
What did you guys decide on? I forget.
He's just making-
139.
They want to put it
139.
below piano in the house.
But we're putting it below one Mr. Dingle. I can't. That's above. That's below
we
Jezebel.
can.
I think this episode's way better than Jezebel.
Wow.
So where do you want it?
Why?
Like 128?
No, I wanted.
Nick.
That GIF takes too long to give the punchline.
Okay, how about this? So between a piano in the house, which is 126, and Alex's pick, which was 139, where are you willing to? Because let's
122.
No, that's not between 126
You don't
and
know how to count.
139.
As long as we put it above Long Live Walter Jameson, I'm fine.
Since when do you have such a hate for that episode? You're trying to appeal to Triv's better senses.
You're not gonna appeal to me, man. This is one of those episodes.
I'm
where
not appealing to
I will-
anyone. I just think it's a better episode than Mr.
Walter
Jameson.
Jameson does like his women on the younger side, that's for sure.
I know, and it's a rough episode for that. It's one of the reasons that I do not like it. But given the two of these episodes, there's nothing about this episode that, like,
All right, fine. 110.
Jesus Christ.
No, all right. Let's pick a number.
We
I don't
did.
know, 130.
20 minutes ago.
We'll do
Okay.
it. We'll do it just right above Walter Jameson. How's that sound?
That's below Walter Jameson. At
130?
130.
That's what she
Yeah.
said.
No, that'd be above because Walter Jameson's 130
Do you want
or
Mr.
129.
Floyd Burning to be on top or on bottom here of Walter
So
Jameson?
yeah, so new number
That's the
129.
true question here.
So we'll do 129. How's that sound?
You're going down.
Are you yelling timber?
I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out enough. I mean, I put this. You know where I put
guys
this.
didn't get my reference.
Oh no,
I don't get any.
apologies.
I'm too old to get
It's
references.
a Kesha song.
Oh yeah.
Never mind.
No, it's
Who's
okay.
Kesha?
Pick a number. What's
Um,
dirty?
Well, and Nick plays
Kesha.
dirty, so
I mean, Kesha looks like she's hot, but she's like that dirty kind of hot. Like, she's hot, but I don't know if I want to touch her. She might be sticky.
All right. So new number 110.
no, God
Why
bless
the-
it,
I was trying to get us off Kesha. Okay. So 129. How's
man.
that
So
sound?
Kesha, I tell you, you know what? The TikTok on the clock.
Hey, you guys
know
are the
what?
ones
Yeah,
claiming
that's
your
right.
Kesha. I'm just trying to.
Sticky.
So 129. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
I like
Feels
the
like we're
Mighty
being
Casey
bullied.
better.
Yeah, I did too.
Oh my God, you guys are terrible.
Do you want it
I like- the Mighty
Do you want
Casey was
it on
fun.
131?
The oil can.
All
on the
right,
back
so
of
we'll
the
put it
dress,
right
that was
below
great.
Walter Jameson at 130. How's that sound?
Fine.
Or do you
Have it
want it
your
below
way.
Mighty Casey?
Well, there's a lot of them I'd like it below, but I'm not going to get my wish tonight.
I feel as if we're being bullied.
I think we are too.
All right, so 131. How's that sound? Is that better?
Fine. Have it your way.
I'm not having my
Okay.
way. My way would
It's
be
below Mighty
above.
Casey if it's
Right.
at 131.
Fine. Let's go with that.
We're not gonna agree on everything, Triv. God.
I can't wait to see where you guys put the last two.
It's gonna be interesting.
Clearly, we're gonna put the last one at the top. All right, there we go. So we finally decided. So new number 131 out of 102 is "Come Wander with Me." Number 1, So I the Beholder. 154, The Trouble with Temp Within. Next episode.
Hold your roll there, Daddy-O. Calm
Hey,
your
you guys have
tits.
done that like 6 times
Calm,
already.
Calm.
That was
Number
rehearsal.
1, 26 is a piano in the motherfucking house.
Is he okay?
I think so.
No, I don't
Okay.
think so.
He's still going. He's still got it holding. Hold it, Jake. Hold it. And relax.
All right. So next episode is a penultimate episode of the entire
Ooh,
series.
big fancy words.
Ooh.
All
So
right,
was this
all
the
right.
penultimate episode?
This is the tri-ultimate episode.
Oh, there you go.
So, anyways, the penultimate episode of the whole entire Twilight Zone series is season 5, episode 35, called "The Fear." Directed by Ted Post, written by Rod Serling, stars Peter Mark Richmond, Hazel Court.
And
Hear good
an
things, hear bad things
alien.
about this episode.
Campy.
Hopefully we'll have the first ever guest host we had on the podcast, which is Rob. I think we'll come back for that as the last official host or whatever, guest host of the podcast. So there we go.
Hey,
I'm the
Nick.
penultimate guest host.
Nick, does he have a piano in the house?
Yes, I'm sure he does actually.
Nice.
So we'll look forward to that as the penultimate episode of this podcast as well. Alex, it's been awesome. What the hell's happening? Alex, it's been awesome.
It's gaffer tape. So.
gaffing me insane. Jesus, Drew.
I wonder if I like
Shit.
wrapped myself in this. I have a green screen bodysuit.
I know you do.
I forgot all about that. I might have to wear that.
Maybe for the last episode, not for when Rob's here. I don't even know that man, but for his sake, I think that's for the best.
Rob would appreciate the green suit actually. So
Nobody
he
would
might
either.
like
Okay,
that.
I was just looking out because
No, fair. That's fair.
if Jake tried to
Uh,
pull this shit on me, I'd be freaked out.
And then just like, I don't know where, be like,
I mean, I know it's you because of the username thing on here, but I'd be like, what the hell?
but you wouldn't know I was there. It'd just be like an empty space. I'd be gone.
So, anyways,
Ooh,
Alex.
so scary. Yeah.
So, Alex, hopefully we'll
Hi.
have you on for the
Yeah.
series wrap up if you have time, if you're not working. But thank you for coming on for this last technical episode for you for the Twilight Zone for our podcast of Fifth Dimension. I appreciate it. We have more coming up, but once again, you've been on, I think, more episodes than anyone in the podcast. That isn't Jake.
Oh my God.
He's
so
only been on
honored.
5.
Thank you so
Right.
much.
I'm
I'd
sorry
like to
that
thank
Jake
the
is-
Academy. Rod Serling.
Sure with their hearts. Anyways,
Do that.
thank you. So either way, we'll have you back on for whatever we do next. So we'll talk about Night Gallery
we'll be
or
in
nonsense
talks
or whatever.
about it, that's for sure.
Yeah, we gotta
Yeah.
up your contract. The no monies we pay
See,
you.
now I actually
So-
need a contract because I really was that one like occasional guest character who just came on towards the tail end of it because y'all liked me. So
You're like Leo
Yeah.
DiCaprio.
In the Revenant, like what's
No, what was it? Growing Pains, where he was the guest star, and he stayed
Was
on.
that what it was?
Great. I'm a
I thought
pie
it was-
Gilbot.
yeah, you heard it here first. I am the Leonardo DiCaprio
Right.
of this podcast.
Anyway,
Oh my
so with that
God, that's
said,
crazy.
where's your content at, Alex?
Oh my God, my content. You can follow me at youtube.com/Alex Carson. I started posting again actually in the past week. So it's just a kind of short form content under like viewing variety. So it's just kind of like short form reviews for like movies, TV, etc. that I watch, and then other like long form projects, more occasional, more anecdotal, and that sort of thing, or just based on like shit that I like. So
Nice.
I mean, you're
that's
doing
the
more than
plan.
Jake
It's the
right now,
vibe.
so that's good.
You know, that actually is true. I am now officially doing more than Jake. I don't know why I almost
he-
said
Probably
Drake.
for a while.
That's a different person.
See, that would mean Jacob's not like us.
Well, I was thinking more of the, you know, the adventurer, like what's the word? The pioneer. No. What was it called? Like when they sailed.
Oh, like a explorer.
Yeah, the explorer.
Jacob
Drake.
the Explorer.
Yeah, like the
Jake.
Ferdinand Jake, I think it was.
Backpack.
Yep, that's me. With my backpack.
Woo woo.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, Jake. Where's your content at?
Hello there.
It's there. It's right there.
You can find my content on YouTube at Jacob Anderson Reviews and Retro JXY. Get to the channel.
It's channels, Arnold.
Flex the subscribe button between your massive pictorials. Put the
Oh
like
my
button
God.
between your massive biceps.
Nick, aren't you glad you included Jake and I more into episodes?
Always.
Because this didn't start out as that. I just
No,
Definitely
it just started with me and Triv wondering if Jake was ever going to come on the podcast.
First 10 episodes were classy, man. Some
I
classy
know.
shit.
We were like actual people. Now we're
They said,
just
hey.
Helions. Now
Remember
we're
when they
now we're
told me?
wandering through the woods.
We said we're starting a podcast, Twilight Zone. I was like, oh, cool. A few episodes later, they're like, hey, you want to come on? I was like, yeah, sure. And then they say, hey, what do you think about being on here full time? I was like, let me check it out. Checked out all their previous episodes. I was like, this is a classy joint. Let me see what I can do to fuck this shit up.
It all because you drank that chocolate milk in the desert. So
Yay.
you fell off the
I
ladder.
mean, what else are you gonna
For
drink in the
cream.
desert, though?
All of the
Right,
stuff.
You gotta drink all the chocolate milk.
Exactly. All right, Trev, what you got? What's your content?
I'm here on Trivial Theater and YouTube, and occasionally I put out stuff that doesn't like suck and whatnot. So, look,
No,
here's
self-confidence, Triv. Self-confidence.
Here's a bird.
That's a classy
Cool.
bird.
Oh my god, is
That
that?
is a classic
That's what I'm
bird.
talking about. They got
Trev,
some genuine
Trev,
class here.
Trev, I
Classy.
respect your
God.
wanting to be a
What a
classy
dapper
bird.
man.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. No. Yeah. Yeah, so just Trivial Theater, YouTube. I'm behind on getting stuff up, but I'm trying. So, yeah. Anyway.
Yeah, I'm still waiting
Real.
for the thing we did like 4
Yeah, I
months ago,
know.
Trev.
You and everybody else. I'm getting to it. I'll
Everyone's
get
what
to
it
it.
is.
I'll get to it when I get to it. You won't be dead when it comes out. That's all I can promise. Exactly.
You don't know.
I believe her.
Oh my god! I think with me, I've literally just finished up the season of Severance at this point, or close to it. It's either the finale or whatever. I don't remember the. Let's see, when is this post? Like 26. Yeah, I probably finished up the Severance. What else do I have coming up? Dope Thief.
Daredevil?
I don't know. The Devil. The Devil. No, I
Daredevil?
mean Daredevil was like 8 weeks ago, so I mean it's already gone.
Yeah, because you're just
everybody's
so
already
special
cried.
with your little screener. Huh?
I am, you know.
You just got
what
to
can
the
I
whole
say?
thing already. Oh yeah, isn't The Last of Us gonna come out soon?
Yeah, it's not till April, so.
April. I thought it was this month. It's okay.
Nah, Jake, you
I'll
gotta
just wait
go
patiently.
see a doctor for that. 'Cause it's quite the explosion. But anyways, yeah, I have content coming out. Like I said, we're recording this like weeks before, so I don't know exactly what's out, but just know I have content. So there you go. With that said, Alex, once again, we'll have you back on for whatever we do next. I'm sure we'll do Night Gallery or I don't know. We'll figure out something. So who knows? We're gonna do things and be places, and Jake's gonna be in his office or wherever he's at, and we'll head
Love
out. So
that.
for myself, Triv, Jacob, and Alex, we'll see you guys next time in the Twilight Zone. Peace out, motherfucker.
Bye.
Wow, cat ass.
Nick, your face has changed.
Oh my god.
Aw.
Okay.
Cat decided to climb on me.
Yay.